We are pleased to have with us strong visionary Shri Ganpatbhai Patel, Honorable Patron-in-Chief, Ganpat University.
Good morning, everyone. Not loud enough. That's better. It depends how your night was. You get it? I've been there. Dear Honorable Governor, Shri O.P. Kohli, I want to thank you for being here today. This class will remember you for the rest of their life. My dear Prabhu, thank you for accepting invitation. I and Manju, we are tickled pink that you are here. We owe you one. Thank you, Prabhu. Shri Anil Bhai, what can I say? You have and your family has given everything you have to this campus. Thank you, Shardaben, for raising such a nice husband. And a son, Anand Bhai. Thank you, Dr. Sharma. Thank you for your service to this university. You have done a wonderful job. My dear BOG members, trustee, and students, and parents, I want to welcome you today. This is a very important occasion for the university and for the life of class of 2014. So, before we start celebrating, I also want to welcome some of my friends from NRIs, Kanti Bhai, Chitranjan Bhai, Natu Bhai, some of my high school buddies, Sudhir and Nitin. Thank you for joining us today. Before we celebrate our graduation, let's thank our parent who has supported us unconditionally. Let's thank our professors who have given their life to make your life. Let's thank our trustee and donors who has contributed to this wonderful campus. Thank you, parents. Thank you, everyone. So I noticed one thing. The girl still gets more gold medals than boys do. Girls, with the gold medal, you and I have something in common. Ganpat, gold, girls, we have the same rasi. I want to be part of your life. I'm going to make any connection that I can. Boys, you got a work cut out for you. Maybe next year. I think we were even this year, 51-51. Anyway, the one who missed gold medal by whatever margin, you can look forward to working hard. Maybe you find a life partner, that would be your gold medal. My gold medal is sitting right there. Thank you, Manju. You know, I graduated a few years ago. I was sitting where you are sitting today with mixed emotions. I was very happy, but I was also concerned, what's going to happen to me? Where am I going to go from here? So, I want to give you some message today. Life is full of odds, and all you have to do is beat the odds. Whether it's 1 to 99 or 99 to 1, all you have to do is beat the odds. Now, what do you have to do to beat the odds? You have to be kind of crazy. I'm going to tell you my life story, and the conventional Ganpatbhai that you see today is a crazy character inside. So what do I want you to be? I want you to be crazy. Go crazy and stay crazy. If you're crazy today, your end will be conventional. Someday, you will be successful. Because in today's world, only successful people are the crazy ones. Take Steve Jobs, take Facebook guy, take Bill Gates, many others. Most of them never even finished, never even got to as far as you did. They don't have a degree. So you got one up on them. Good start, very good start. Keep up with the good work. So let me tell you my life story, which will make you think how crazy I am. And then I'm going to tell you how crazy Anil Bhai also. I'm going to leave that to the last. I don't know whether he'll be my friend after this one or not, but we'll see. I got Shaldaben on my side. So, I was born in a kind of regular family in the village 15 miles from here, 20 kilometers. About 69 years ago, to be exact. Got educated in a small village, no running water, only high school, only primary school, high school they were just talking about building high school. I got my primary education. Somehow, Moti Bhai, my elder brother, everybody knows him as a Moti Dada, took me to Junagadh. He saw some potential in me. Thank you, Moti Dada. So I got through my high school in Junagadh with respectable grades. And I was able to get good admission at MG Science College. In those days, we had a pre-science and then inter-science. So it was 11 years plus one is what I did. While I was doing my high school in Junagadh, I used to read newspapers and I used to see Pardesh Gaman. People used to go to America to study, higher study. I would go to library and quietly cut out piece of papers and then put them in my pocket, and I used to collect them at my house. Library people were wondering why they had so many holy papers. That was my hobby, but one day I wanted to fill that hole. Without realizing that most of these guys were going for a higher study. They were finishing their undergraduate in India or master and going for either master or PhD. I had no patience. I wasn't about to wait that long. So as soon as I started my MG Science College, I started paperwork to get admission for America. In spite of family's denial, not having a lot of money, not having a lot of education, 19-year-old, and listen, this one, pregnant wife. A pregnant wife. and I left her behind. Do you call that a crazy? I do. So go ahead and do some crazy stuff. Not a pregnant wife. Something else. It's hard on her. Or a pregnant husband. Better yet. So I went to USA without knowing what USA looked like. It was a cold weather. And I went for chemical engineering because chemical engineering was, my father wanted me to be a chemical engineer, come back and do some chemical related business. I finished my first semester with the respectable grades, and I happened to get a call from one of the friends in California, and my first complaint was that this weather is sub-zero and I am freezing my fanny. He said, no problem, come to California. You will get admission at California State University, and I'll pick you up at the bus station. It will cost you $70. Tuition is very low here, and you have a good grades, so you will get admission. Foolishly, without having admission, not having too much money in my pocket, not knowing that my exchange is going to be, if I change the school, I'm not going to have a foreign exchange anymore. I just went to California. It took me 3 or 4 days of a bus ride, landed in California. I went to Foreign Student Advisor's office to get admission at California State University. Big guy, Mr. John Byrne, 300 pounds, 6.5 feet. I am 100 pounds, half the size of him, standing in front of him, asking him for admission. Proudly, I gave him my transcript. He looked at it, looked at me, and he smiled, and he says, chemical engineering, you cannot get admission here because we are impacted. You better go back to Iowa State University, otherwise they're going to ship you back. Slowly, I felt earth was moving away from underneath me. What did I do? I looked at him and I said, what about mechanical engineering? He said, no. We don't have seats available mechanical. I said, civil, anything. I was almost getting ready to break down and cry. And he said, his secretary felt sorry for me, and he says, Mr. Byrne, maybe we can accept this boy in electronic engineering. We don't have enough people taking electronics. Now, I don't know what electronic is, but before she finished her sentence, my sentence was, I will take it. And so I became electronic engineer. Do you think that was crazy? I call it crazy and lucky. So will you. You will have luck. But do the crazy thing. You have to be crazy to be lucky. Stay crazy. Go crazy, stay crazy. All right, so I finished my degree. I have a good job. I got a job at the most highly reputable company called Burroughs. Most of the Indians looked up to me. Job at Burroughs was very prestigious. I invited my wife and my daughter to America. They joined me. We have a good, nice, comfortable life. We couldn't be happier. But you know what? It's not my blood to sit on my laurel when I'm happy. I like to rattle the cages. And I did one more stupid thing. One day, when everything else was going right, Wife was happy. Weekends we will go out, enjoy the weekdays. There was no pressure at the job. One day I quit the job, come home. I looked in my wife's eyes and I said, "Dear, I quit the job." She said, "What?" I said, "I quit the job." She said, "What are you going to do?" I said, "We are going to start business in our garage." She said, "What are we going to eat 6 months from now?" I said, "Don't worry, we have a 6 months. Why worry? And what else can we lose? We came with a suitcase from India, so our losses are minimum." So I did another crazy thing, quit the job, start a business. My chances of being successful, my odds were 1 to 99. 99 losing and 1 winning. I beat the odds again. So I've been beating the odds over and over and over. I'm on the roll. And so could you. And you will. You just need to do silly things like what I did, what Steve Jobs did, what Bill Gates did, what Anil Bhai did, what Dasrath Bhai did. All those guys are foolish. Don't misunderstand me. They were foolish. They're just sitting here because they passed that foolish stage. So stay foolish, become hungry, go crazy. It's an age of innovation. Who innovates? Crazy people do. Because the ordinary people, they do the conventional thing. To do research, to do innovation, you have to be non-conventional. Now really, so I'm going to try to finish it as soon as I can, because I just want to tell you about one more crazy and foolish thing that me and Anil Bhai did that also turned out to be a good thing for all of us. So when my business did good, then my good wife says, and my good daughter said, "Dad, I think we should plow back a little bit to the hometown and home country where you are from. They have given you a lot." I said, "I agree." So we made our small donation, and we started Manjula Ben Science College. It was minimum amount that time. And Anil Bhai so we celebrated Manjula Ben Science College. We were he was dropping me off to the airport, and we were passing through here. I saw a barren open land, and Anil Bhai said, "Stop the car here." He showed me the barren land, and he showed me this impossible thing that he said, "We are going to have a Vidyanagar here." If somebody has seen us that time, and if he had said that there was going to be a Vidyanagar on this dirt, where there was nothing around, he would have put us in the mental hospital, both of us. But here we are today. Crazy idea again worked out. So, go crazy, and good luck to you. Thank you.